2024. Let's do this quickly because I played a lot of games, alright? Down with God of War. Cinematic experience with God of War, I do like that change. However, I feel like it's too cinematic and I don't like this Hollywood kind of archetype that the new PlayStation exclusives has. I feel like it's a bit too more of a movie, less of a game, and that's not my cup of tea. And I realized that after playing God of War, Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima, and stuff like that, what I recently played. I also played Ghost of Tsushima that year. I forgot all about that game, but yeah, that is it was fun playing. I do like the exploration, and then it just kind of fell flat around the last area. Just wanted me to like complete the game and just get over and done with. And the story was just very, very mediocre, very plain, very bleh, you know, just nothing, no inspiration. It just felt like nothing. I don't just very mid. Moving on, let's play Tekken. Tekken 8 came out in February, and I have not stopped playing that since. I do like all the DLC options I did. Sunk around 400 hours into it. Very good game, very addictive game, and I love how you can learn from each and every game you play. Like, it's just, sometimes it does make you rage, of course, but you know, there's something to be learned. Even if you master the character, there's something to be learned. Persona 3 Reload, that came out around February as well, and it was in March, I don't know, but around that time. And then that game was, I didn't like that game when it first got released, because I just felt like it just got the same models P3 dancing, and then just made it like glorified, upscaled and whatever. Then, you know, I grew to like it. I do like the artistic choice they've done with the menu and the combat. That felt very, very unique and not like a Persona 5 like template but blue. That I do really like that. But then I don't like the combat. I feel like I just got bored of the Persona combat. What's it called? The one more combat, the one boss system. I don't like that. I think that's because I recently experienced the Shin Megami Tensei plus press turn combat, which I vastly prefer more. Trilogies were a nice touch, and the added gameplay mechanics were very cool, much more better than the original. However, I do have to say the anime cutscenes were a little bit of a downgrade. If you have time, go watch the anime cutscenes of Persona 3 Fez. I feel like they're much more better, much more darker, and what the writer has intended. This one feels a bit more light-hearted, and of course there were less anime villains in the remake than there were in the original versions. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. This game, now more and more think about it, I think about the story, and it's like the story was just so mid, but the gameplay was very fun. The core gameplay was very fun to play. Kiryu's system was very, very broken but well done as well. I did like playing as Kiryu, and the game felt very nice, very, very refreshing, and very improved from Yakuza 7. Yakuza 7 was very slow, clunky, and then this one they made it way more fluid than I thought they could ever do, and I'm very impressed. Just the story felt very flat. The characters also felt very flat. They did give Kiryu a proper send-off, but that ending was a hit and miss depending on who and what and how you view it. The ending was very, very controversial. Moving on, there's some older games I've played throughout the year, being Elden Ring, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Hades. Some of these much more harder games to play. I played with Hades first, and I didn't really like the challenge in that game, so I started playing Elden Ring, finished that game, and then I played Bloodborne. Loved that game. That's probably my favorite Soulsborne. Sekiro I did not finish just because I didn't really understand where to go, because they speak in riddles half the time. Also played Monster Hunter World. I hopped on World with my friend, and it was very fun playing, hunting the monsters as well. And I'm very excited about Rise. You've probably seen the video about me playing the beta, and yeah, that was a very fun experience. Also played Sonic X Shadow Generations, which is a very good game. I do like the reimagining of all the previous titles on there. I'm not really a Sonic fan myself, so I don't really have the I guess the appeal. No, it wasn't a game directed towards me, it was directed more towards the fans, and I understand that, and I understand how they will be happy from this game. It also is a very good game, very balanced game. It's not broken, it's not buggy, and yeah, very good for the Sonic team and Sonic franchise, and I'm excited to where it goes in the future. Sparking Zero was a game that came out. I do like the story. I felt like they kind of hooked us in with these what do they call it, the Sparking episodes? Yes, the ones that like lead to alternate timelines. There was only 2 that were actually stood out to me as like actual storylines, Sparking episodes that actually like, stood out to me. The combat itself just felt also clunky, but you know, of certain abilities just being very overpowered. Not me, like Alpha Ridge Tag, I was not able to land a single hit. So stupid. Alright, glad they fixed all of that, but it just kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, and I'm not ready to go back to that game anytime soon. Final fucking Fantasy VII Rebirth. Are you serious? This game was dog shit. Or my I hate that game with my passion. I'm gonna have to buy the 3rd game, I can't lie, because I already purchased both the first and second one. But then the thing is, this game was alright. I do like, you know, it did become fun at this point, but I don't like how they extended the story too much. It's getting too dragged, and I don't know what they're doing with the story anymore. It's getting dragged like One Piece and Demon Slayer, and I don't like that direction that media takes. Some of the multiplayer games I played this year were Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Marvel Rivals. Those 2 games were very fun, and Black Ops 6 kind of died out. I feel like Black Ops 6 was trying to maximize their grinding as much as they can. There's just too many battle passes. They had the Squid Game one. They have too many. I just don't know if that was a good idea from them. At first it wasn't. It was quite fun to grind, you know, for the camos, but then they started adding new weapons, and that was through the battle pass, and it kind of just became pay to win. Marvel Rivals, on the other hand, it was more fun. The grinding feels more rewarding than Call of Duty Black Ops 6, and I do enjoy playing that game much more. Now, to end it all off, I want to talk about my game of the year being Metaphor ReFantazio. That game was beautiful in many different ways. I would give it a 9 out of 10 just because of one flaw being repetitive music, and there isn't many unique tracks until you get to the end game, and you might not like, you know, the originality in sort of some fights. Other than that, the story was amazing, the characters was amazing, the gameplay was amazing. It has the SMT press turn system. Although the music was limited, it was very good as well. Shoji Meguro is the GOAT. I don't know how he's done it again. The game felt like you were part of some sort of anime, an adventure anime like One Piece. You're going around the whole world to become king, which is it was refreshing to see a JRPG like that again. 2025 is gonna be packed. You see the Switch 2's announcement. I'm happy and excited for what that brings. Pokemon, of course, we haven't got a Pokemon game in 2024, so I'm hoping for one in 2025. Apparently GTA is gonna come out. You know, fingers crossed this year. I don't think so. On to Wilds and some other great games that have not been announced and I have not known about. Power Yakuza. Oh yeah, we're playing that soon. So hold on to your horses, I guess. Now see you guys next time. No outro.